Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why drivers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Yay Networks.
You're listening to the Chatty Daddies podcast.
Welcome to another episode of the Chatty Daddies. We were just talking about the NPC phenomenon taking over TikTok.
Yeah, I'm so confused. So
Pinky Doll?
If you don't know what this is, like I didn't know what the name was until JC told me, but I've seen all these people going live on TikTok and they do this.
NPC.
I don't know what that means.
Non-player character, yeah.
Okay. And so this girl, I guess, started this trend. She's an OnlyFans model. And so you can send little gifts and different emojis to someone on TikTok. And they're all like worth different amounts of money. And whenever you send her something, she replies.
So I have my credit card connected to TikTok. And TikTok lets me say, I want to send her a rose. Let's say a picture of a rose. And that costs me, for making life easier for math's sake, $1 to send that rose.
And then she gets some of that. TikTok gets some of that.
Okay.
And then she gets paid out. And she's making like between $7,000 and $8,000 from what I saw. And all she does is stand in front of the camera. And every time they're coming in, she'll go, gang, 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 gang. Ooh, got me feeling like a cowgirl. Gang, 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 gang.
How very odd, but she's making some cash.
Yeah.
And you know, I've never been against banning TikTok until now. Maybe we should.
You think?
Maybe
I think that's the bottom of the barrel right there, dude. We're paying people to pretend to be AI robots.
Does this feel like your father saying that, oh, you shouldn't play video games? You could never make money playing video games.
Yeah.
There are people making millions and millions of dollars
people
playing
that
video games now.
Don't understand it.
Right.
Like, why would you waste your time?
But to have her back on the other side, how many times were we kids and we pretended we were a robot?
Sure.
And all she's doing is doing it in front of a camera and having people interact with her and pay her for it.
Yeah, and I can't really hate her for, hey, you get your bag, girl.
Totally.
Whatever. If people are going to be dumb enough to pay you for that, then go for it.
My main thing is I don't get why 20,000 people are watching it at once together.
I don't know.
That's what I don't get.
There's a weird thing going on, and I don't know if it's post-COVID or if I'm just now waking up to it, but it feels like everybody just wants to be a little kid. Like the Barbie movies, Marvel movies. I guess Marvel's been around for a decade, but this little like non-player, like everybody just wants to like pretend to be a little kid. Maybe it's just because I'm in little kid world right now. I can see the connections between like playing a real game and playing not a real game, but like playing a grown-up adult game and being a child. But it seems like everybody just wants to be a little kid.
I do. I wish I was. There's times I wish I was.
Sure.
I could go back to being a kid.
I do every weekend. I just try to go away from like celebrity gossip stuff that I have to like pay attention to for the radio, just so I can go. Like, let's go slide down a slide.
And this is why being a parent is really cool, because you get to sort of, or at least I don't know. I know you guys do. I've seen you guys do it, but I immerse myself in whatever my kids are doing.
Right.
So if my daughter is playing dolls, I am jumping in there and I'm going all in. We have characters. We'll make up a language if we need to. With my son and his video games, I get to relive video games with him again.
Love it.
Dude, I want to be a kid.
And just a little bit of sappy therapy that has happened to me. So like when we were looking for Quaid's daycare, I would go in, and I think I talked about this on the podcast, and the smell, I used to hate the smell of my daycare, my school, whatever, because I wasn't happy in school. And so I'd walk in there like, I get some weird flashbacks from this smell. And now I go in there and I'm happy because I get to go hang out with my kid, and that same smell is not, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that smell used to make me really uncomfortable.
It's cute.
And now, like, it's like the smell that means, oh, my kid's about to light up when I go see
Nostalgia.
his face in the window.
It's a nostalgic feeling, but it's now not attached to negativity.
Exactly.
That's great.
Nice. It's great.
Can I bring something up that's been bugging me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
With us or with your kids?
No, with my kids. Okay. And like every day I'm like, am I a terrible parent? I don't know. So recently,
I'm glad we're talking about terrible parents, because I had a terrible parent moment.
Okay, well, because I've been getting extremely frustrated at my son.
Yeah.
And every time after I bark at him and tell him to stop, I'm like, what am I doing? Stop. But then he does it, and I bark back at him again. So we got him a Halloween costume. Costco had him on sale this weekend, so we went and found him. He got a Sonic the Hedgehog Halloween costume. It's actually a legit costume. It looks great. It's got this like cool headpiece to it.
Like it's like foam, like it's big.
Yes, and so like kind of the hair.
Like the blue hair.
Quilly thing, they kind of like stick out. It's
like the
really
coils?
cool.
Quills, yeah.
Quills.
Not
It's
quills.
really cool. My son Davis loves it. He's about to be 7. He loves it. But when he puts it on, he goes insane. Like
He turns into Sonic.
But just like
Annoying
and just balls to the wall, screaming loud. He won't take it off. And also when he does it, and I've talked about this before, he starts like acting like 3 years younger than he is.
Yeah.
And he'll do, and I've tried to just ignore it. I've tried to play along with it.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's so annoying. And and I end up just being like, take it off. Take that off. We're going to put it away. Take it off. And then it'll take 30 minutes for him to eventually take it off. And then it'll be off. And then he'll put it on when it's bedtime. And then bedtime turns into, and he's usually our kid that goes to bed.
Yeah.
Good. But it's just like, it's so annoying. And it's like, do I take that from him until
Halloween?
Until Halloween?
Man, it's
Because
so...
Halloween is a long way away. And I don't know if I can do this every single day.
Our kids are so similar, Nick. It's so weird, dude.
But it's just like, am I a bad parent for telling him to stop having fun?
You're being a grouchy dad, which is our job.
Let me give you, I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm telling you the answer.
Listen, you're not. If you tell me I'm wrong, I'm not hurt by that.
Everybody
because
would be annoyed
I feel bad every time I do it, but it's just like after an hour.
Because I also want to get
my kid talking like a 4-year-old. I'm like, okay, stop.
I want you to give us your vibe, Trey, because you're not there yet, but you're also seeing it from a different perspective. I'm so seeing it from your point of view, Nick. I put myself there, and I feel the rage building inside of me.
Yes.
So I want to hear Trey's point of view.
I mean, Davis is just being a kid.
Yes.
And you're being an adult that has more than you can handle.
Like, I don't remember being a kid.
Right.
Right. And the answer is you put on some stupid costume. You put on whatever you have. You don't
And
go buy
I was a
something.
kid that dressed up all the time.
You today.
Oh.
Whenever he wants to put on his Sonic costume, you put on his Sonic costume. He's going crazy. You go slip into the other room and you find whatever old Halloween costume, some silly thing that they have for the kids, a hat, something that stays on tight, and you take him outside. And you'll run and scream together until he is so tired that he won't make a peep for the rest of the night.
That's actually a great idea.
And you do that 5 days in a row, and he will go, I don't know if I want to be. I don't know if I want
My
to
dad's
do.
annoying.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, right? Yeah. And he'll be like, Dad, stop it.
Because I had a moment, and this isn't my bad parenting moment, but maybe I could just clump it in because we went to our friend's lake house. They invited us this weekend, and we went out there, and they have a daughter my son's age. Really pretty girl, my son's age.
Separate bedrooms, though?
Separate bedrooms and everything. And then they have a younger daughter about closer to Chloe's age. But I noticed when we got there, a change in my son.
Uh-oh.
So I've complained to you guys that my son is that kid. He's a class clown. He's a goofy kid. He likes to make people laugh. You guys have known him since he was 1 year, since he was born.
Is he good at it?
He's good at it. He's a funny kid. And when I see him with other kids, he's funny. But there's times where we'll be at football practice and he'll do something. Well, I'll catch a couple of the dudes because this is a different environment than school. In school, everybody's, down to be funny. On a football field, kids are a little more serious and they're a little more into the sport. And he'll just randomly be like, just random noises. And I'll look at some of our teammates and I'll see how they look at them. Yeah. And I try to have a conversation with them like, hey, man, we really got to reel in those sounds that you make randomly.
But it doesn't matter what people think about
it. It doesn't matter. I know. It doesn't. But it does. Because middle school is approaching and it is an awful place, or it can be an awful place for some kids. And I don't want him to get in there. And I don't think he will. But when we were at this house, I noticed that my son stopped doing all those things.
Okay.
He didn't do the weird noises. He didn't run up the stairs going,
right.
The stuff that when he does at home, I feel a little bit of anxiety. Little bit of anxiety. Like, oh, that's a little loud, bro. Oh, I don't like that noise. but he wasn't doing it at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought to myself, I think this was the weekend he broke
because
that.
of the.
I don't know. I don't know if he was.
Girl?
I don't know if it was because the girl was there and she was really mature. And then the moment we get in the car and we said bye to the family that we were staying with for the weekend, we're driving down on the hour and a half ride home. And I felt it rising. And about the eighth random noise he made, I looked back and I said, Kaysen, you didn't do any of those sounds at all this weekend. And I realized I felt no anxiety. And I felt anxiety right now. Was that too truthful?
No,
because I don't want him to feel
whatever.
like I have anxiety because of life, not because of him. But it doesn't help.
He's allowed to be annoyed with stuff. You're allowed to be annoyed with stuff, right?
Like I'm a dad. I'm supposed to be a little bit of no fun at times, I guess.
And I don't know what the right
answer is.
I don't know what the right answer for that one is because I don't have a. Like
your kid's not making noise.
He's running around and has energy. Mm-hmm. Kaysen, I don't know if he has energy or what.
He just wants to be funny.
He kept it pent up all weekend though. Right. I'm proud of him for keeping it pent up all weekend.
Now, you two have both talked about how your sons have just made random noise. You just start yelling for no reason. Does Davis still do that?
Sure. Yeah.
When does it start? 'Cause
I don't know.
Wade doesn't.
You know, the last 2 or 3 days, my kids started doing this, and I thought of you, JC.
What?
I'm just fixing lunch or something. And I just hear my kids looking at each other, and they're going, I didn't teach them that.
Yeah.
I don't know where they learned it. They just started making this
That's a kid thing, dude.
I don't know if they discovered it on their own or a friend taught them.
See, that's what I used to drive my mom nuts.
And
that was me.
For people that are just now hearing this noise and how JC is connected to it, he once believed he could
do it forever.
Go forever. The world record for how long you could do.
Should look it up.
I should look it up.
Record. I don't know what you type in to search for that.
It's the funny.
I don't know if this is true or it's just in my head, but I feel like I went 5 minutes straight one time when I was a kid. But that might just be in my head. But to my bad parenting moment, I am proud or also sad at the same time to announce that it only took us 11 years before we had my son suffer from severe sunburn.
Like
severe.
Not severe, but bad.
Yeah.
But bad.
It's going to start peeling.
It was bad, and it was on 100% us.
Mm-hmm. Kudos to you, though, to make it 11 years.
We made it 11 years.
If people forget to bring the sunscreen to the pool, and the kid doesn't want to go home, so
and you know what?
Anyway.
And we were just talking about it, because I remember my first ever severe sunburn, like my first bad one, where I was like, oh, this is not... I was probably 8.
Yeah.
My sister, I think, was like 5. And it's bound to happen to most parents. I don't think every parent has gone through it, but it's going to happen. You're going to forget. But it was his legs, and we put sunblock on his upper body and everything. But we were on a boat, and he was laying out in the back of the boat. They had this cool chair while we were like wake surfing, so he was just getting destroyed by it. And we got back to the house, and I looked at his thighs, and I go, "Oh no!" And he goes, "What?" So your thighs are red, and I touched it, and he goes, "Ow!" It was to the touch.
Yeah.
Looking at him hurt. And I said, look, Kaysen, it's going to hurt for the next few days. And it's my fault and your mommy's fault. But it took us 11 years for you to suffer from this. So it's kind of a win, dude.
Yeah.
As of today, what process is he? Is it started peeling yet? Are we just rubbing aloe on it all the time?
So the sunburn happened on Saturday. Then we went back out on the lake for a little wake surfing yesterday before we left. But he had a towel over it. We just wet a towel and we put it. And he was under the shade for a while. And he was like struggling to walk.
Yeah. Right.
So we're on the struggling to walk portion of the sunburn.
And what are we in? You're in football season.
And we're in football. We have football practice today.
Oh no, those pants can get a little itchy already.
Yeah. So I feel bad. And I don't know. I'm going to have to.
He'll deal with. I mean, we've all sucked it up and deal. It's going to suck for him. It's going to suck for you.
I know.
Dad, but we all
11 years
sucked it up and done it.
11 years though, guys.
Yeah, that's good.
Has Davis or Ellie had one yet?
We've never had too bad of sunburns. We've definitely had, maybe we should have reapplied.
Yeah.
And we forgot, and they'll get a little red on the cheeks, right
Normal.
under the eyes, but nothing that's been like super, super bad.
What about Quaid?
Quaid is the color of a sheet of copier paper.
Just like his daddy.
Yep, exactly, and his mother. So we, all three of us are, if it's not 50 SPF all over our body, we are not going out on our covered porch.
Yeah.
So
my guys, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
It's the worst feeling as a parent to know that it's your fault.
Right.
It's my fault.
It is your fault, but luckily that's not one that scars you real. I mean, I guess it could
leave a scar.
you, but I mean that's not one that you're like, my dad forgot me at the park for 4 hours.
That's true. Or didn't pick me up from school.
Yeah, it'll go away. We all dealt with a sunburn.
Trey, you know what it's time for?
The
What?
dad bop of the week?
No.
Or would piss me off?
No.
No.
What?
Not in this podcast time? Okay, go ahead.
It's time for my story about sunburned legs.
Oh, well, that was exactly.
Oh,
what
that's right.
I was just thinking about it whenever I said scarring. I looked at you and go,
Welcome to the once a year story of Nick's awful sunburn.
I've worked with these two for
It's his brother.
over 10 years, 14 years. And I've got about 10 stories. This is one that I tell quite often. So my brother and I, when we were in college, we went to Spain. We were in Barcelona.
España.
Just started like a month-long backpacking trip.
If you think there's like a good way for me to guess, see if I can fill in the blank for you as you tell the story.
Sure. Now, what you have to know is that before we left on this trip, my brother had gotten
Sunburn.
I think it was like chicken pox,
poison ivy.
Poison ivy.
He had poison
yes.
ivy
Itchy.
rash all over his legs.
I also think everyone in the audience should know that Nick and his brother are both very pasty people.
Yes. So my brother's 2 years older than me, Jarrett, and so he's already walking around hot Spain and Europe in jeans.
Yeah.
Not fun. His legs are itchy. He's got like cream all over his legs. We go to the beach. He takes a nap. Did not put sunscreen on his legs. And when we start leaving the beach, he's like kind of stiff walking. He's like, I don't know, my legs kind of hurt. I may have gotten sunburned. I don't think I put sunscreen on my legs. Anyways, we go back to our hostel. We try and go to dinner. He's just starting increasingly to get in more and more pain. We wake up the next morning. His legs are so swollen. And he's like, I can't get up. And there's other people in our hostel too. He's like, I don't know if I can. And he's in so much pain.
And he had fallen asleep under like an easy up tent, right? And the sun shifted.
I don't even remember. I don't
Okay.
even remember that part. But fell asleep on the beach. And so, yes, they're hurting. And then we have to, and I'm just laughing at him every time he tries to walk. It's
As a good
funny for
brother
me.
should.
That's what a brother should do.
And so he I want to say I just walked around Spain for a little bit by Barcelona for a little bit because he was just laid up in the hostel. Anyways, then we go to London. So we have to travel on a train. He's got to walk up all these steps with a backpack, and his legs are painful, swelling up. They're starting to puss up and bubble up. And then we go to London. We meet up with his girlfriend, now his wife, and it's a big ordeal. We go see Mary Poppins in the West End. It's like their Broadway section. We go see Mary Poppins. He's in so much pain just sitting there. During intermission, he goes to the emergency room in London. And he said it was great because he didn't have to show an ID. He got seen very quickly.
It's like Canada, right?
Yeah, and they gave him this super strong lotion to put on it. But anyways, his legs bubbled up and pussed up, and it was disgusting, and he was in a lot of pain for a long time.
Yeah, I'm scared
and
to
it was
go
really funny for me.
It's the worst sunburn story I've ever heard.
It was really nasty. So bad sunburn on top. They were also itchy because he had poison ivy. So
Cool.
Yeah.
And it pussed up.
That's my one story.
Yeah, I feel bad for Kaysen. My friend once got so sunburnt on his feet. So bad.
Like the tops of his
The
feet?
tops of his feet.
I always forget to put
tough one.
sunscreen there.
That he had to miss school for 2 days.
Whoa, that is a bad sunburn.
That's how bad that sunburn was.
You can't even bring a wheelchair.
No, nothing, man.
I also forget to put sunscreen on the tops of my hands.
Yeah.
Like not my palms, the back of my hand.
Okay.
I forget to put sunscreen there.
Inner knees.
Yeah?
Inner knees, because my shorts will ride up a little bit.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm just sitting around, and the inner knees is where I don't put it, and I always get sunburn there.
I forget to put it on my wiener.
Whoa, easy.
You get a lot of sunburns there
The
when you're walking
nude
around the nude beaches?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes the sun can penetrate.
Yeah.
I've heard stories.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Well,
While we were in Spain, I ventured off to the nude section of the beach.
And?
Not great.
Yeah.
Not good.
A lot of leathery looking
As
people.
some college kid, I'm like, what am I going to see? It was the worst.
Was there
thing ever.
one good boob?
I don't think so.
Not even one?
No. Not that I can remember.
Wow, and you would remember.
point?
I used to go to this beach called Black's Beach in San Diego, which was a nudist beach, and you had to climb down a big old trail, and we heard that the surf was good there, the waves. So we're like,
Sure.
let's go to Black's Beach. We'll get to see some boobs and surf some nice waves. It was all dudes, not one lady down there. It was just all bunch of dudes just walking around, just up and down the coast.
Just hoping.
Just a bunch.
They're just on the prowl.
I don't even think those guys wanted any ladies at the beach.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
It is California, right? You know,
Well, yeah.
you know.
0 women.
All right. Well, I guess we can wrap this thing up on nude beach talk, right?
I think so.
Okay. Well, get out there to a nude beach, but make sure to put on your SPF and, of course, subscribe to our Chatty Daddies podcast if you haven't. Rate and review. Watch us just go shooting right to the top of the Apple podcast charts if you do that.
And the parenting style, at least.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Trey.
I'm Nick.
I'm JC.
And remember,
Stand up straight.
The Chatty Daddies Podcast.